So second half of the month market update for October. The cases are starting to go up again. So last time we were on very low risk level, like all the way in the green. And then today when I checked it, now it's moderate risk again. So the cases are starting to go up a little bit, not extremely fast, but just be aware of it. Here's the showings data. We're still having about the same amount of showings as last year this time. Definitely down from summer, but that's expected in October. As you see, last year's showings were around the same, within 100 of the same. So we're on track there. Same thing with rental showings. We're just almost exactly where we were last year at this time. So no indication of slowing down at all. Still going, houses are still going very quickly. Very, very normal home sales. We have that spike at the end of the month and then the dip, which we always say is everybody's trying to close before the end of the month. And then there's a dip afterwards. But it kind of looks like it's going back up as it usually does. And then the median price, still down from last week, but not by a lot, and still on the general upward trajectory. So here the units rented, so you can see kind of that summer high, and it's definitely declining, but we're still higher than we were this time last year. So kind of the story of 2020 so far since April, it's last year plus some. And then this is the average rent price. You can see it's I think it was $1,552 is the average rent price in September. That's about $50 higher than this time last year. It is a little bit lower than it was in August. I think August was $1,591. So it did dip a little bit, I guess, probably indicative of going into the winter months, landlords lowering the rent to try to make sure that they're filled before November. I'm one of those. I was planning to list something for like 1,600, and I'm going to list it for 1,550 just because I want to get it rented before Thanksgiving. Make sure we don't get into November. So days on market, slightly up from August, but still much lower than last year, under 40 days, which is very, very quick. So it's still a very hot rental market. But I am noticing that homes are sitting a little bit longer in the neighborhood I'm talking about with my rental. I did just kind of notice that the other ones in the neighborhood weren't kind of immediately getting rented out. And so that's just anecdotal data, but kind of going into that expected slowdown in October.